We've been reading the news of the hostages being released. And it's clear, it's a far cry from the Bnei Yisrael Yoitzim Biyad Rama that we read about in the Parsha. The Bnei Yisrael came out of Mitzrayim, their hand was held high, proud, victorious. That's not what we're seeing. Unfortunately, these hostages are being released in humiliation, fear, surrounded by throngs of terrorists. And once they've been released, the process of reacclimating them to normal life, to rehumanizing them, is really, it's hard to comprehend. I read that the first thing they do, they take a hostage, they bring them into a room, and they show them different sets of clothing to help them understand that they can choose now. You can wear the white shirt or the blue shirt. Because for so long, for 14 months, 15 months, they haven't made a single choice for themselves. They've become dehumanized. That basic human quality, what makes us above the animals, is that we have a bechira, we have a free choice. They didn't have that. They have to be retaught how to make choices. They were just doing whatever they were told. And of course, the first thing is Ima Anochi B'Tzara. We feel for their pain and we daven for the safe release of all the hostages, and the nakama from against the enemies. But that should also make us appreciate the fact that we can make these choices. They couldn't make a choice for 14 months, whatever they were told they had to do. Threat of gunpoint, threat of torment, threat of torture, threat of who knows what. But we can make those choices. We can choose, are we going to get up in the morning or are we going to stay in bed? Are we going to go to shul or are we going to stay home? And the difference between a good choice and a bad choice, sometimes it's very subtle. The difference between chametz and matzah, it's the same letters. The mem, the tzadi, and the hey and the ches. It's just that difference between the hey and the ches. Stay in bed or go to shul, or jump out of bed. These small differences seem small, but they create two different pathways. B'ni b'chayri Yisrael, my firstborn Yisrael, is redeemed. But the b'chayrim of Mitzrayim, they're killed. They're both firstborns. But are you Yisrael? Are you Mitzrayim? Did you make the matzah choice? Matzah's humble, matzah's quick. Or did you make the chametz choice? The arrogant, self-inflated, inflated sense of self. The chametz puffs itself up. The lazy choice. That's the whole difference. We wake up in the morning, we don't know what's going to happen. There was a plane that was flying into Washington, D.C., up an airport that many people fly to. I fly to all the time. And all of a sudden, they didn't come back. We have to live every day with appreciation for what we have. We have the gift of life, the gift of bechira, the gift of free will, of making those choices. Let's use this opportunity to make the right choices. When we do that, making the choices aligning with the matzah, the choices of zrizus, the choices of anava, of thinking of Achenu Kol Beis Yisrael, that will bring us to the Geula Shleima B'meir V'Meinu Amen.